Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Argimlas and this is my Let's Play of Gothic 2 The Night of the Raven. I believe we got part 8 now. Last time I finished probably all the quests on Onar's farm, and now I'm going to continue with finishing the chapter 1. I'm heading to Sekop's farm. There's a few quests here. Oh damn, I want to fight just one. But I'm strong enough actually to deal with two field raiders at the same time. Anyway, I'm planning to go to Sekop's farm, which is the one right here. Do a few quests and then go to Sagida, to the forest. Oh, level up, nice. And in the forest I'll deal with bandits who are like not responsible, but they had that business with somebody from the city with the weapons deliveries. I'm just getting a little XP now by killing some animals here. But I don't want to go too deep in the forest. It could be really dangerous there. There are animals I can't handle yet at all. Because I learned dexterity from Torlov last time, I can one-shot these basic animals with bow. But I probably want to go to sleep because during the night it'll be more dangerous to go to the forest because you just don't see those threats. I mean, you don't see, for example, works. Okay, I go to sleep. I hope there's some bed here. No. Where do sleep all those people here? This guy is a farmer Sekop. He doesn't want to speak to you at all.
What are you doing on my land? There's nothing here to steal. Clear off.
Isn't there a piece of land in this blasted country that doesn't belong to anyone?
Go to work. Then maybe someday you can call a piece of land your own. But until then, kindly loaf around somewhere else.
Listen.
I don't have any work for you at the moment. Now go.
Okay, as I said, he just doesn't want to speak to you at all.
Hey, you! Everything all right with you?
Well, it's so-so. My back hurts from all this hard labor. What are you doing here? I don't get visitors here all that often. Usually it's either some cutthroats from the mountains or those horrible militia soldiers from the city. They've been raiding our farm rather frequently lately, but you don't look like you're one of them, or are you?
What are you doing here?
I've been asking myself that for several years. Sekop, my husband, has fallen out with everyone in the area by now. He's in debt everywhere, and so he steals goods from Onar's stocks and sells them in town. By now, he's accumulated a fortune with his underhanded dealings, and he works our field hands until their backs break. His own people call him nothing but slave driver these days. I'm not particularly proud to call myself the wife of Sekob. Believe me, sometimes I wish the barrier were still in place. Would you like to buy something to eat? Or perhaps something for hunting in the forest?
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
Elbow. That would be good, but I still don't have enough dexterity to use it. But I'll have it soon. As soon as I have 50 dexterity, I'm going to use rapier and this elbow. But for now, I'll sell her some things I picked up lately. I'm quite rich now. Okay, I'll buy that elbow, but I can't use it yet.
Well, kiddo?
That's no way for a farmhand to talk to me. Just how often do I have to remind you?
I'm not a field hand.
And what do you want here? We have nothing, so you can just leave right now.
Is that how you always treat your field workers?
Of course, they need that. Whoever doesn't toe the line here gets thrashed. That's the way it goes.
So what do you do when you're not busy playing ruler of the farm?
Stand guard. The filthy militiamen from the city are coming onto our land more and more often and stealing everything they can get their hands on. Only last week the bastards were here, and they took some of our sheep. If I could get my hands on one of them, I'd make short work of him.
But of course. Why don't the mercenaries help you against the militia?
Before they even turn up, I've already driven them off.
Has anyone blown your nose for you today?
Leave me alone, you idiot.
Alright.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
I'll give you one upside the head, you rascal. If you want to go ambling across my land, you'll pay me 5 gold coins, or you're in for a good thrashing.
Alright.
If I have no choice, here's your money.
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay, let's talk about that guy with that tail.
Hey, you! There's this guy who demands a toll from every passerby, claiming he's the farmer.
Yes, I know. That's Bronco. He does whatever he wants. Not that I haven't pounded it into him 1,000 times that he should finally get back to work.
But
He just doesn't do it. My father's quite annoyed with me that I still haven't managed to persuade him to go back to work.
maybe I can help you.
Do you mean that? Okay, listen, if you can get Bronco to go back to work, I'll pay you, shall we say, 10 gold pieces? What do you say?
No problem, but I want more money.
All right, 20 gold pieces then.
I want more.
30?
I want more.
Maybe 50?
All right, I'll see what I can do.
But hurry up about it.
Alright. I'll just have to beat that Bronco. But if I remember correctly, he's quite strong. So let's start with nice spell.
You'll regret this.
Okay. The problem is he has a longer weapon than I have. So he has a longer range. But good is that he doesn't have any good armor. But I think he can one-shot me if he hits me. Did you see that? Did you see that hit? He's so strong. It will be close. Ooh, that was close.
Don't you try that again.
Wait a minute. So, still got that big mouth?
Don't beat me, please. I'll even go back to work, okay?
Okay, that was basically all.
Bronco's back at work.
Really? That's terrific.
Yeah, and now I want my cash.
Well, business is business, right?
Fine. That last guy with the name here?
Hey! How are things?
Ah, a new face here on the farm. Has the old skinflint finally granted me an apprentice?
I'm not an apprentice.
Oh, I see. I'm not as young as I used to be, you know, and I've been waiting for a replacement for years. You aren't here because the neighbors are annoyed, are you?
Have you seen any bandits passing through here?
I certainly have. They passed along the edge of the field near Sekob's farm and entered the forest to the north. They were carrying loads of weapons. They looked like they were all set to win the war against the orcs. If my eyes didn't deceive me, they were also dragging a young woman along to the forest. I really hope they left her alone. Well, I'm just glad they stayed away from our farm.
Alright, that's another clue. Behind the Sekop's farm, there's a bandit camp with those bandit weapons, with those bandits' weapons delivery. So, yeah, we'll go there.
What's the work you do here?
Oh, I guard the sheep, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. The animals are very loyal and very smart, you see. If you treat them well, they'll follow you for a lifetime.
What's the trouble with your neighbors?
The grass on this side of the big field is always so stunted and dry, so I mostly go to the big pastures of the other farmers. Oh, the landowner doesn't mind, but Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, always makes a big deal out of it when I take the animals up there. He says Sekob should pay if I take his animals onto Bengar's pasture, but Sekob won't spend a measly coin for that, so I can't go up onto the plateau anymore.
Maybe I should talk to Bengar.
You do that for me? What will you tell him? I mean, I don't want any trouble, you hear?
We'll see about that.
Well, so this Balthazar wants to go with his sheeps to the Bengar's farm. And I just have to persuade Bengar that that's okay. And because I helped him with the militia problem, I'm pretty sure he allows it. Pity is that I just have to go there, right? But it's not that far. I just want to avoid these lurkers. I'm not strong to fight them yet. The animals let you be as long as you just walk past them and not too near to them. Maybe you ask how I orient in this game so easily. It's because I played it for a million times. But when I played it for the first few times, I used map all the time. All the time I used map. But I know the game so well. I know all the places basically, almost. Very good. By heart. So I don't need to do that. I orient myself really, really good here. But it's old game, and it wasn't common that in the game there are some radar and hints where you have to go, for example like in Skyrim. But I find it more immersive and more interesting than just follow a compass all the time. The game is more free, right?
How do you make a living?
Mostly hunting and the wood we cut. Of course, we also raise sheep and work the land. Onar saddles me with all these laborers, and I have to keep them busy somehow. Only a few of them are good hunters, you see.
Balthazar the shepherd isn't allowed on your pasture?
Oh yeah, that story. I told him Sekob should pay me money if he wanted to lead the sheep into my pasture. To tell the truth, that's only harassment. I just can't stand Balthazar.
Totally obvious.
The militia are gone, and Balthazar can use your land again.
Why?
Because I said so.
All right, whatever you say. Let him find a place for his beasts somewhere behind the field.
So that's done. I'll just say it to Balthazar, he can go here whenever he wants. And then I finally go to that forest behind Sekob's farm and we'll deal with the bandits. And finally we'll finish the quest. Weapons delivery.
No idea. You tell me. You hardly know who to believe these days.
You can bring your sheep back to Bengar's pastures. I've talked to him.
Thank you. I'll be right on my way. Here, take these sheepskins as a token of my appreciation.
10 sheepskin. I'll sell them to Bosper, to my boss, right? I have a lot of money, actually. But more money? You can buy more stuff. Everything's easier, right? And now I have to get through these woods. And I have to choose my way wisely. Because, for example, you see, there are goblin skeletons. They would kill me like nothing. And then there are wargs. Wargs would one-shot me in this phase of the game. So I have to go somehow in the middle. wolves are okay, but those wargs, they would eat me for breakfast. Then two field raiders are okay probably, but 3 of them would really could do a lot of damage to me. But I still rather fight them one by one, because I would save some food and potions.
All by yourself out here?
Tell me what you want of me, and then go away. I'm busy.
Who are you?
You haven't heard of me then. Herb witch, they say. Quack, they call me. But when they're in a bad way, they all suddenly remember good old Sagita and her healing herbs.
Thekla sent me to pick up a package for her.
Ah, yes. I had actually expected her days ago. Here's the package. Take good care of it.
Can you teach me your herbal lore?
How interesting. I don't get asked that very often. So you want to be my student? Then you'll first have to prove your request is serious. At the moment, I am working on a very rare potion made from exquisite herbs and juices. If you can get me one ingredient, a very rare herb, which I don't have here, I shall train you.
What ingredient is that?
It's an extremely rare plant, an herb called sun aloe. You can recognize it by its intensive almond scent.
Where can I find this ingredient?
The herb I require only grows in places where it can get all the nutrients it needs. These are found in the excrements of a black troll. That's why it's so difficult for me to get the herb, you see?
Let's see if I can get hold of it somewhere.
Well then, good luck with your search.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
Alright, so I got a package for Sagita. No, from Sagita to Thekla. And I got a new quest to get the Sun Aloe, Aloe, I don't know, to Sagita, so she can brew some potion with it. I'll find this plant. It's very rare. It grows only next to black trolls. So I'll look after it later. One by one, that's correct. now, there's that bandit camp. I don't know if there are 3, 4, or 5 bandits, but I will somehow outplay them. But how? I'll try to split them somehow.
I'm gonna rip you to pieces.
Alright, they'll attack me right away. And they glitched. I hope at least one will go through somehow. Oh. They glitched in that tent. So I can deal with this guy alone. They are not that strong, but if you fight 3 of them in the same time, it can be hard. Oh, this is funny, right? It's a bug, of course, but I would be stupid not to use it in my advantage. And it's over. It's over, guys. Ham! I have a ham! So I can give that food to that hungry hunter. I collected a lot of lockpicks. That's good. A letter called delivery. Nice. I was not worth. Alright, let's see. Lucia's farewell letter. Oh. Lucia basically said farewell to Elrich. Ah, poor devil. Oh. Fernando. So Fernando is the guy from the city who is responsible for the weapons delivery for the bandits. So, we have what we came for. And now, before I leave and go to the city... No. No! No! No, 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 no. I didn't save my game. I have to run. No, let me be, please. No, fuck. Ah, damn. I'll have to deal with these guys again.
You're in for it now.
I'll do it in the same way. Oh, guy with the bow has a lot of damage. I'll have to be careful here. I have to somehow make him to come closer to me.
Stop right there, you lowlife! Ah!
Yes!
No. Oh, that was so close. I should probably fight with him with a sword. Never mind. In the first time it was more smooth. Ah. This time I have to avoid these goblin skeletons. The more further you're in the game, the more HP you have, and then it's like not optimal to heal you with food. But I'm trying to save my potions for the further stages of the game. Goblin skeletons again. I thought I don't understand why are those beasts are so fast. Let me be. This is unfair. I can't run away from them. Oh, they gave it up. Oh no, works. Bad spot again. Let me be. It's really dangerous here. The work almost went for me. Okay, I'll read the letters again. Delivery, okay, Fernando is the bad guy. Lucia's farewell letter. Bye bye, Elrich. That's okay too. Okay, now I'm going to deliver the package to Thekla, and then I go to deal with Dexter, the guy who is responsible for the missing people in the Corinis. He lives in the tower right there. And then I'll be probably finished with the early game. We'll become a member of the militia and we'll enter the chapter 2 of the game.
I've got no time for things like that.
I've got my own opinion about not touching that.
That's not what I heard.
Hey! Here's the package from Sagita.
Thanks a lot. So you can make yourself useful after all.
That's the truth.
I need a place to sleep.
Don't even think about sleeping in my kitchen. Go find yourself a place in the barn.
Can I have some more of your stew?
All right, I'll be nice then. Here. So you won't starve before my very eyes.
Sooner or later.
Stew from Thekla gives you 1 point of strength. But I'll save it for the later stages of the game. Basically for the end of the game. After I learn the strength from the teachers.
All that matters is strength.
And now, Dexter. Yes.
I couldn't get away with that.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Oh, and I have the food for the starving hunter. Milk, bread, and ham. I got it all now. So I'll just give it to him and we'll go to Dexter to deal with him. There's a lot of bandits in his camp, but...
Hey,
A little spoiler, the pirate Greg will help you.
here's the food you wanted.
Fantastic. And now?
I don't want to learn any of like hunter skills. I think it's a waste of learning points. You can get some money of it, but you don't really need it. Here we are.
Halt! You can't go through here.
I want to talk to your leader.
Oh, I see. You want to talk to my boss. Well, then of course I'll let you through. But only if you know his name. Because if you don't, I'll be obliged to kill you. Well?
Dexter.
Well, I guess you know the boss. Okay, I'll let you through. But I'm warning you, you get too close to anybody, you won't get out of here alive. So take a deep breath and leave your weapons where they are. You'll find Dexter in the house.
I'm staying out of it. Why haven't I heard about this before? As if I didn't have enough problems.
I'm staying out of it. That's no secret.
They all ran like rabbits.
Here he is.
Look who's here, the great emancipator. Well, hero, what are you doing here?
I'm looking for a few answers.
I never thought you'd come here voluntarily.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I've been looking for you. Haven't you seen any of my wanted posters? They all bear your mug. Oh yes, you're very much wanted. Didn't you know that?
So, what do you want from me?
Me? Nothing whatsoever. But my boss is hell-bent on seeing you dead. So he wants me to find you and bring him your head.
They say that you're kidnapping people from Corinus.
So you found that out too. Good work, Buster. And here I was thinking I had covered my tracks.
Where did those people disappear to? Maybe down the mine somewhere here?
They're far away in the northeast by now, where you can't get to them. I could show you where exactly, but I don't know why I would want to do that.
Who gave you this order?
My boss. He's a dangerous man. You know him. Raven, one of the former ore barons from the old camp in the Valley of Mines. He needs those people to fulfill his plans, and that's all you need to know.
An ore baron here in Corinus?
He's no longer an ore baron. He's got plans of his own, and Corinus will feel that before long.
Raven? Dangerous? Oh well.
What do you know? You don't know him like I do. He was a miserable swine even back then, but these days, he has changed since the fall of the barrier. There's a black shadow across his face. His fierce glance will pierce you like the claws of a raptor, or if you look into his eyes for too long. My only advice to you is, leave Corinus as fast as you can, before it's too late. There's nothing here for you, except for certain death.
This is a line from Lord of the Rings. There's nothing for you here, Arwen, except for death.
There's this fellow with an eye patch. He's looking for you.
Everybody's looking for me. I couldn't care less. If that guy has some business with me, let him come here.
And what do you intend to do now? Kill me?
Yeah, But you set us all free. That's why I'm giving you another chance. Beat it. Disappear. Make yourself invisible. Go and don't cross my path again.
I need to know where you brought those people.
Well, you could try beating it out of me. It's better for you if you leave now. If I see you around here again, I won't hesitate to kill you.
All right.
You asked for this.
He glitched. As you can hear, outside of this house, there's a fight. No. He's too strong. No. I knew it.
You asked for this.
No. I can't handle two guys. I'll try it somehow. I'm not sure if this works out. No, it doesn't work out because there are two of them.
You asked for this.
This time nobody is coming to help him. Can you already die? Well, meanwhile, Greg, where is he? They're still fighting, but I don't know where. Greg came in the same time as me. Oh, there he is. So basically, Greg killed all the bandits here in the camp. But he did it only because you helped him before with all those things.
Nothing there.
That's why it was so important.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there.
Gold. Okay, that's mine for starters. Ah, Dexter bought it, right?
Looks like he's dead.
None too soon either. Go check out what he's got on him.
Dexter carried nothing but this letter.
Show me that thing. Ah, damn it, that doesn't help me at all. We shouldn't have just let him croak like that. You wouldn't happen to know how to cross those mountains in the northeast of Corinus.
Maybe through an underground tunnel? The water mages are currently studying a portal which leads to the mountains in the northeast.
What's this nonsense? Bah, water mages. Can't you come up with something better?
No.
So I'm stranded here. Dexter was my last hope.
What did you want from Dexter?
I've come from beyond the mountains in the northeast of this island, and I want to go back. I had hoped that the bastard would know how to get there without a ship.
I saw a pirate named Skip near the port.
That moron. I waited there for 3 days, so why is he coming so late? Once I get my strength back, I'll give him what for.
What is there beyond those mountains?
You had better not try to go there. Those are rough lands. A wimp like you wouldn't last long.
One more thing.
I'm grateful that you helped me, but that doesn't make us friends, if you get my drift.
Alright, that's done. We helped each other. And we'll meet this guy later. In that foreign part of the island he is heading for. And now, there's that little guy there. Last bandit that survived the Greg's attack. And I want to deal with him. But he's so strong. I'll have to somehow... I don't know, maybe I can sleep him? That could be a good idea. But his HP bar doesn't missing, almost. Isn't missing, I want to say. And he wakes up soon. The sleep spell doesn't last forever.
You're in for it?
And now he's awake. He's so fast. And he one-shots me, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that was close. At 400 XP, that was worth it, right?
Put that weapon away!
Huh, you're dead. Good. That's done. And I'll go back to the city now. Oh.
Nothing to be had there.
Well, this is the list of my current quests. So, we have to get San Aloe for Sagida. A snaring creature. I am absolutely not able to defeat that creature now. Lucia, yeah. Probably I have to just tell Elrich she's gone. Member of the mercenaries. I fulfilled all the quests there and I don't want to be a mercenary. I want to be a militiaman. Respect. I got the respect. Portal, yeah. I need to get the pieces of ornaments, but I'll go to the city because the last 2 pieces of ornaments are near the city. Blood chalices, yeah. Okay. Blood chalices, those are those 6 chalices hidden in the upper quarter of the town. Let's do that quest. Also, stone tablet, nice. A lot of raw steels. If I were a smith apprentice, it would be nice, but I'll just sell it. Because I just don't want to spend my learning points for smith skills. Maybe I can just tell Torlov that I have a respect amongst most of the mercenaries. Maybe I'll get a few XPs for that. Not sure.
You listened to the wrong people.
Where did you pick that up then?
You can't rely on that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
How's my reputation among the mercenaries?
Let's see. Wolf says he has nothing against you joining. Jarvis thinks you're on the right side. Cypher says that for him it was crystal clear that you'd get to join. Something seems to have made him really happy. You seem to have convinced Rod that you're strong enough. Sentenza will vote for you. He says you were a very reasonable man. Buster says you're okay. The rest of the mercenaries haven't said anything. You convinced most of them by passing the test.
That's all.
You have my vote in any case. And you won some fair duels. A lot of mercenaries respect that. Most of the mercenaries are for you. As far as we're concerned, you can start with us at any time. Go to Lee. He'll explain everything else to you.
Okay, so no XP for this, but if I want, I can join the mercenaries now. But as I said, my way is becoming the militiaman, because then I can become a paladin, and this is my goal. Sentenza, he stole my 50 gold pieces. I'll deal with him later, as I become stronger. Now back to the town. I have a lot of skins that I want to sell to my boss Bosper, and also I can probably just finish both quests for Vatras, because I discovered who's responsible for missing people and also for weapons delivery to the bandits. So that's done. So I think I can even join the Ring of Water.
I'd have gone about it differently.
This guy is glitched.
That was no big deal.
That was obvious all along.
But it was important to not join the militia when I was in the city, because in that case I would not be able... Oh no, I'm not sure if I can handle them. I can handle one, but not both. Well, I wanted to say that if I joined the militia right away, I would not be able to fulfill the quest for mercenaries. It's okay. I'm getting stronger and stronger. With every new level, you will get a few hit points. I have a 148 hit points now, so it's not that easy to kill me. Of course, once I become a militiaman, I'll even have a better armor. So, that's gonna be fine. Scavengers? It's nice, I can just one-shot them, but they deal a lot of damage as a group of 5.
There you are, finally. I've been waiting for you.
What happened?
The drinking contest is finally over.
Who won?
Once again, Rookar has gotten Randolph pickled. Well, it was only to be expected.
Oh no!
Well,
I just realized.
That was the last time. I don't want that kind of to do in my house ever again. Remember that.
I just realized.
Wait a minute.
I didn't swap the gin in Rookar's chest for water. So Rookar was adding gin to the Randolph's beer. Damn.
Hangover?
This is the mother of all hangovers, and I can't get rid of it. I'll never touch another drop, I swear. Your money is gone. I'm sorry.
I failed the quest.
You hardly know who to believe.
I want my money back.
Gambling debts are debts of honor, pal. You should have thought it over before.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Damn. I should just swap the gin for the water in this chest. I don't know how I could forget.
Things I could tell you.
That was obvious all along.
That will never change.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
And I was actually planning to do that. I remember as I was sleeping here to the night
That will never change.
I just don't know. Alright, never mind. That's a side quest. Everything's okay. Yeah. To the city, right? But I'm still pissed about that quest. I like to have all the quests in the game complete, nice and clear. So, I'll go to Vatras and report him what I found out.
I can't take care of everything for everybody.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
About this weapons dealer.
Oh no. I'll have to just confront the Fernando.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Let me tell you what I know. Elvridge, Master Thorben's apprentice, told me that the bandits take the kidnapped people out of Corinus by sea. Some pirates are involved in this somehow. I haven't quite figured out their role yet. I rescued Elvridge from the bandits. The bandits dragged off a girl named Lucia. Lucia, the girl that was kidnapped by the bandits, has decided to join them.
I think you're on the right track. Just carry on.
Oh. I know why I didn't finish the quest. I have to read the letter from Dexter.
But so great was the wrath of
No, that's not
Beliar
it.
that he came across the land and chose the beast. And Beliar spoke to it, and the beast became his subject. And Beliar gave unto it a portion of his divine power, so that it might destroy the land. But Enos beheld what Beliar had done, and he also bestrode
Alright,
the land
so that's
and chose
crystal
the
clear.
human.
Dexter was
And
kidnapping
Enos spoke
the
to
people
him,
of Corinis
and the
for
human
Raven.
became
Raven is a
his
guy from the
subject.
Gothic one. He was
And
a
Enos
really big
gave
shot,
unto
one of
him
the
a
leaders in
portion
the
of
old camp.
his divine power, so that
And now I
he
can report it to
might
Vatras.
About those missing people.
Yes?
I know where the missing people are.
What have you found out?
A man named Raven dragged them off to a remote part of Corinis.
What makes you so sure?
I read his orders. He's got the local bandits working for him. Here.
Good. You did a great job. I had feared that we might have to resign ourselves to never knowing. Great. Here, take a few potions as a reward.
Okay, I'm going to Fernando. He is in the upper quarter of the town. And I'll just tell him that he's the guy responsible for the weapon deliveries for bandits.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
I'm a respected citizen of Corinis. Let me pass.
Whatever prompted the masters of Corinis to let you sign on as an apprentice, I don't want to know about it. You may enter, but behave yourself. Otherwise, you'll have the worst trouble in your life.
Alright, since I am citizen of the town, that means since I'm apprentice of the Master Bosper, I can go in.
Hey, you! How's business?
Not so great. Back when the barrier was still in place, times were better. The prisoners would scrape boxes and boxes of ore from the mines, and my ships then brought it to the mainland. On their way back, they bought food and other wares. But now we're cut off from the mainland, and I have to rely on the farmers for supplies.
You've been selling weapons to the bandits.
But what makes you think that?
This list of merchandise that I took from a bandit bears your signature. The swords which the bandits were carrying bore your initials. You can admit it now. I've blown your cover.
I didn't mean to do that, believe me. First, all they wanted from me was food supplies. Business was really slow, so I got involved with them. Then they became more aggressive and threatened to kill me if I didn't sell them the swords they wanted. You can't blame me for this. I'm a victim of circumstances.
The militia is gonna deal with you.
You can't do this.
I should say I can. You'll be amazed.
Bye, Enos. I'm ruined.
This guy's really stupid, isn't he? He just, he signed a letter for the bandits with his name, Fernando. And then he also was writing his first letter of his name, F, to the swords. How stupid is he?
Hey! Eldritch will work for you again from now on.
I can only hope that he won't disappear again when the next little tart waves her skirt at him. Take this gold as a reward for bringing back my apprentice.
Nice.
Hey, you! I found a letter from your Lucia.
What? Give it here. No, I don't believe this. No, I just can't believe it. She just can't leave me behind like this. Take this letter back. I don't want it. I firmly believe that she's going to come back to me someday.
Not gonna happen, buddy. Oh, I want to sell the skins to my boss.
Where have you been gadding about for so long?
Sorry.
I need more skins. Did you bring any?
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin? You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin, that's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. Even a shadow beast skin. Those are worth a lot. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I received almost 2k gold for the skins.
Show me your wares.
Ring of Dexterity, I definitely want it. Because with Ring of Dexterity, I have almost 50 Dexterity. And I learned some more now, so I'm going to be able to wear that rapier sword and that better bow. Yeah. I confronted that Fernando, so I go to Martin to report him what I found out. And then I'll go to Vatras.
He simply talks too much.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
It's better to watch out. We listen to the wrong people.
I don't believe this is gonna change. I'm saying that myself.
Also, the bandits near Sekop's farm had this Bromore's golden bowl. Bowl? I don't know. And so it belongs to Bromore, and that's the owner of the brothel here in the town, in the harbor. So I can give it back to him also.
About the weapons dealer?
Show me what you have.
I found this rapier with the bandits. The letter F is carved on the pommel. This list of deliveries of weapons and other things to the bandits here is signed by a certain Fernando. Besides that, Fernando, the old trader from the upper quarter, has admitted having done business with the bandits.
I think that's enough. Fernando, then. Well, he'll get what's coming to him. And he always acts like butter would melt in his mouth. I'll see to it that he's put away until he rots. Sound work, I must say. Vatras will be glad of this good news.
Poor Fernando will end up in jail.
What do you have to offer?
Then pay attention.
And I want to also buy this Master Sword. This is the best sword you can get in the early game because it requires only 60 dexterity. But it has 120 damage plus one-handed talent bonus 10. It's expensive. But soon I'll have 60 dexterity and I'll be able to use it. Okay.
Don't say you didn't know that.
That's no big deal. That's the first I've heard of it.
You already know what I thought.
Here's a brothel and Bromore.
Who says things like that?
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Are all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
I found the dish that Lucia stole from you.
Great! High time I got it back.
Here's your dish.
Thanks. That's very generous of you, eh? Anything else?
No, thank you.
That's an open secret.
Hey,
That's an open secret.
about those missing people. I know what has become of all the missing people.
Really?
The former ore baron, Raven, had them kidnapped.
Are you sure? Then we need to get them out of there.
I'm working on it.
All right, but you know, whenever you need my help...
Then I'll know where to find you. Understood.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Teach me something.
Everything for everybody. That's what I've always said.
You've already gotten more dexterous.
Okay, and with the Ring of Dexterity, I have 54 Dexterity, so I can't use this sword yet, but I can use this sword, 100 damage instead of 40 I was using now, and that elbow. So I'm much stronger now. And now, because I finished all the quests for all majority of quests, I can become a member of the militia. So I'm going to Lord Andre now, the leader of the militia. And when I'm finally member of the militia, I can go to Lord Hagen, the most powerful man in the city, and actually ask him for that Eye of Enos that Zardas in the beginning of the game was ordered me to get.
I want to take up service with the Paladins.
An honorable request. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town into the militia. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak in. He wants to limit the risk this way. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether this rule makes sense or not is disputable, but orders are orders.
Well, I'm already member of the town, like I'm the citizen, and also I have a letter of recommendation from the Martin, the provision master.
Look, I've got this letter of recommendation from your provisions master.
What? Show me. Well, I'll be. This must have cost you quite an effort. It's no easy feat to get something like this out of Martin. All right, I'm convinced. If Martin vouches for you, I shall let you join. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready to join the militia.
Martin, the provisions master, vouches for you and has even recommended you. That alone is enough for me. You can join us if you wish, but your decision will be final. Once you wear the armor of the militia, you cannot simply take it off and no longer belong to us. Are you prepared to fight together with us for Enos and the king?
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Welcome to the militia. Here is your armor. Wear it with pride and dignity.
Great. And I have this lovely armor, which is much better than the one I had before.
So Lord Andre accepted you. I expect you to come here and train regularly. Ruga will train you in the art of the crossbow, and Mortis will help you to increase your strength. But the most important thing is for you to learn to handle your sword properly. I'll make a good fighter of you yet.
And I want to report the Vatras about the weapons dealer. And then I can move on with the game finally.
About this weapons dealer. I know the dealer who's been selling weapons to the bandits. His name is Fernando.
Very good. Has Martin taken the necessary steps to stop him from delivering any more?
Yes. Martin will see to it that he won't be leaving the dungeon anytime soon.
Well done, son.
Does that mean that you're going to let me join the Ring of Water now?
That was not what we agreed upon, and you know it. May Adonis light your path.
Yeah, the requirement to the joining, or the requirement for the joining of to the Ring of Water is that I have to report to Lord Hagen that dragons have come. So I'll do it. I'll do it soon.
But Adanos brought
But
forth the tide, and the creature was washed
I guess
from the face
that's
of
it
the
for
earth.
today. That's it for today, and in the next part I'll be reporting my stuff to Lord Hagen, will become a member of the Ring of Water, and will finish most of the quests in the city, if there are any left, and also I'll be moving on with the game. So thank you for watching. I'm really glad if you're watching, and see you later, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.